How about a look at the Temple RDA that I received today? How about that? How about that? If you saw the vape mail vid, came in this super white box, really cool lettering on it. Temple RDA, both sides. Yeah, it's in there somewhere. Hard to see. I got a lot of light, man. Temple, really shiny. It's gold on there. Really nice looking. No noobs. We gotta show that, right? No noobs. No noobs. No noobs. Yeah, probably true. In the spare baggie of parts, you get two pre-wrap what seem to be 24 gauge coils. They came out to 0.4. There is way too much airflow, even turned as far down as you can get in the Temple to enjoy those. Yeah, I put them in. Why not? I put them in. I did. And I got it sitting on the series box right now. It's a 30 mil. You can see it overhangs just a bit. Looks just gargantuan on there. I don't have my E-clip on my box, so I had to throw the rubber band on there. Because a 22 mil E-clip on a 30 mil Addy, yeah, it ain't gonna happen. I didn't try out the, let me move this out of the way. Please hold, because I'm never ready for anything. I didn't try out the blood splatter one, which just looks amaze balls, but doesn't match a single thing that I have. There's the Temple. Boy, that's just, yeah, I'll get it right. The Temple is overlaid on top of the green and red splatter paint. It's really hard for my cam to focus on that. Looks really nice though. Looks really nice. It's a lot lighter than I thought it was going to be. I don't know if that's aluminum or what. Yes, this is a clone. It's a clone. Now, also in the baggie, you get some new O-rings and 3 extra grub screws, which is going to be my one quarrel with this device. I already know it's going to be my one quarrel with this device because the wrench that comes with it doesn't quite match the grub screws. I don't know if the grub screws are metric and this is standard or vice versa, but it doesn't quite match. So once I go to give it that little extra turn, it slips in there. That's going to be the one downfall, and that could either be the screws themselves or it could be the wrench that comes with it. One or the other. Maybe I'll find another wrench that I have that fits better. I have a few of them. That being said, this is awesome. Chuff cap, right? This is the Velocities. The Velocities chuff cap. It's just slightly bigger than the Velocities. Just slightly. No, you're not going to be able to fit any of your drip tips in here. Because that's the end. Yeah, that's the end. And, can't get the Velocity top part in there. And the bottom part is threaded, so what would be the point, right? What would be the point? You can take it off of here. Well, it's probably easier to do it while it's on the device, right? Take the top off. It's huge. You like Velocity style? It's huge. Yeah, I got quad twisted 26 gauge in there, and I have plenty of room to put dual coils of what I just built on both sides. So I can't wait to try this with something just insane. Insane. Yeah, insane. The airflow. Ugh, take that off of there. I could do without. Right now. The bottom 6 could just leave the building. Why? Because the bottom 6, you see this? Let's see here. You see this? The bottom 6 are in this gap area of the deck, right? So they're way the hell down here. Yeah. Why? That just means that I can't fill my deck full of juice because it'll pour out through there. Those bottom 6, right, line up right there on the shelf. You see it? They line up right there with that just perfectly. That's my one quarrel with it. Get those 6 out of there. Give me a wrench that actually fits the screws. It's a clone from eBay. I'm not even going to link to it or nothing. Not even going to be a real review. I've only had it for a day. I pretty much knew what to expect when I got it. That's what research is for, folks. Research. You want to pick something up? Look at it. Look at a couple other people's opinions of it. I already knew I wasn't going to like part of the airflow, and I don't like part of the airflow. Go figure, right? So we'll put this massive top cap. It's a massive top cap, but it's nice and thin, which I like. I got a hair on there. I was petting the dog earlier. Sorry. Don't vape dog hair juice, alright? Now, there's no adjustment at all for the bottom airflow. If you want to cut off the bottom airflow, that means you'd have to build crooked on this, and you really can't. You really can't. You could flip it upside down, alright? You can flip it upside down and cut that off, but then you're only going to match up a couple holes, but then you have the bottom ones. Let's see, doesn't show up real well. You have the bottom, those bottom 2 on the bottom there. What is it? 2, 3, 3 and 4 on the bottom are going to take the place of those 6 on the bottom into those air channels. So it's not really a viable option either. Plus, then it says Temple upside down if you do that. That's just wrong. You can close off all the airflow pretty much if you line it up like that and cover up everything. Let's see here. See, then you can just twist it a little bit and you open up those bottom holes. But those bottom 6 are always going to be open no matter what. And that's just a bummer to me. I mean, I'd like to be able to close those off. Yeah, I could put some tape over it, something like that. But at the moment, with this quad build, quad twisted wire in here, and I'm horrible at lining this up. At least you can put it wherever you want, though. The cap back on. I hardly got any juice left in here either. I mean, yeah, dry. Just a look at it. I'm not going to review it. It is exactly how I thought it was going to be. I was hoping I'd be able to close off those bottom ones because I figured they'd be too low, but there's no way to close the bottom ones off. If you're into a lot of air, I mean, there's no restriction. You can just breathe through it. Looking for a lot of air? Looking for a giant build deck? That's what I was really after. The giant build deck. I mean, that's huge. Want to see it next to the Velocity? It's a 22 mil Velocity, and everybody says how huge the build deck is. This is a really easy Addy to build. So is this. You just got to make bigger coils to span them posts. 22 mil, 30 mil. Yeah, quite the difference there, isn't it? Quite the difference. You can pretty much throw whatever you want in that thing. Now tip it the right way. Tip it this way, tip it that way. I just got it for stupid builds. Stupid, you know, ginormous Clapton builds. Clapton Alien Dragon whatever spill your mama's guts all over the floor builds. That's what I got it for. That's kind of what it's made for. It's a cloud chaser's dream. Let's drop some Dragon's Paradise on here from SP Custom Vapors. Why not? Let's half-ass line this up. Let's see here. Something like that. You can see right into it. You can't on the video, but I can see right into it and see my coils. It's a lot of airflow. And we're just going to take a full dropper because it's 30 mil and there's a lot of room, and squirt it in there. Give it a second because that last one was a pretty damn dry hit. And if you overfill it, yes, it's going to come out those 6 airflow holes on the bottom, because that is the lowest point. And I wish they weren't there, but they are there. Could I plug them with something? Probably, but it looks stupid. Could I put a little bit of black electrical tape on this one and not cover up the Temple? Probably. It might happen. Who knows? Ready? We can warm it up. Oh, she's mad. This is what it's made for. Just stupid clouds. And if I do any more than that, right now, I'm just going to start coughing. Because it's like being in a sauna on max. And it's crazy. It's crazy stupid, and I love it. Crazy stupid, and I love it. On the series box, rocking 8 volts probably by now. So my SIG will only rock this build. It's a 0.2. SIG will only rock this build at like 5.7 volts at 150 watts. Look at the haze. Look at the haze. The whole, just those couple of vapes. The whole room is filled just like this. And oh, there's a really cool effect to this also. Yeah, see, cough. See if I can get it to do it. It'll just cascade down those holes. Alright, you're escaping out of there. Look at it just fall out of there. That's some thick vapor. It's kind of cool. I was vaping on this and I sat it down and it looked like a waterfall of vapor coming out of both sides of the Addy. Kind of neat. And what the hell? Little pulse, man. See, I told you. Weak sauce, man, right here. Weak sauce. It is what it is. That's the Temple RDA. That's all I got for you. Not really a review, just a looky-loo. I knew what I was getting into when I purchased it. Rowdy over there on Devil's Advocates kind of pushed me over the edge when I saw his. So yeah, that's what it is. Y'all have fun now, because I know I will.